Hi everybody, it's Christina. Welcome to a new series called Monday Motivation. I hope it gets you inspired. So our first card, we're going to be using the Perfect Pen and Stamp set and some Pear Pizzazz ink. And I'm just taking a sentiment from that stamp set that says Make a Wish and stamping that out onto some Whisper White cardstock. So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp it out. I did stamp it upside down, but it didn't really matter because I am going to be taking the banners framelits from the New Occasions catalog, and I am adhering that down just using some washi tape to hold it in place and running that through my Big Shot to die cut my Make-A-Wish sentiment into a little flag shape. From that same stamp set, there's these great little border banners, and what I did with the longest one, is I just am stamping the bottom half of it. I'm just using a little like the end piece of it, and it's got a cute little diagonal line to it. So on the top of this piece of Whisper White cardstock, that's this piece measures 4 by 5 1/4. I just went ahead and stamped that, just staggered it across the top and had it hang down a little lower. And then I'm also doing it on the bottom, again staggering it a little bit and then not making them quite as long. And I'm also doing that on the Make-A-Wish sentiment and that little banner piece that I cut out. I'm going to go ahead and take the Pear Pizzazz ink again that I used for the Make-A-Wish sentiment, and I am going to stamp that in between the pool party images or the pool party banners shapes that I stamped. And then I am also doing that on the top half of my Whisper White cardstock, which is the layer piece. And then I'll also do it on the bottom half of that as well. Again, not kind of letting it hang down as much as it does on the top. I kind of left the top a little longer and the bottom a little bit shorter when I was stamping it. So the next thing I'm going to do is take this layer piece and add it to my card base. My card base is a standard A2 size card which measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that down using some snail adhesive. And for my banner piece, I ran that quickly through my sewing machine to give it a little outline, and I just used some craft colored ink or craft colored thread on that to give it just a little bit of added detail. So for that banner piece, I'm going to go ahead and add some dimensionals to the back of that to give it a little pop off the top of my card. And then I'll go ahead and adhere that to the front of my card. What I did was I lined that up with the layer piece. I didn't line it up to the top of the card, just to the layer piece. And the stamps going across the layer piece and the banner piece kind of matched up really nicely. Then I am also going to be taking a heart stamp from that same stamp set and stamping that out into using some So Saffron ink. And then what I did with this is that same banner edge that I used for the top and bottom half of my layers, I am stamping that up also with the So Saffron to give that little heart a little bit more texture to it, so it has a little, you can see those diagonal lines and it's kind of like a tone-on-tone look. I'm just going to take my paper snips or my scissors and cut that out. And then I am going to just add some adhesive to one half of that heart and then a dimensional to the other half, because I'm going to go ahead and make that pop off the Make-A-Wish sentiment. So I want to have half of it laying flat onto the Make-A-Wish and the other half so it is even with the card base and the sentiment. So I went ahead and adhere that down, and now I'm going to use some crystal effects to give it a little bit of added dimension by adding some shine to that little heart. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the heart in using the crystal effects. And that pretty much is my card for today. I hope you enjoyed today's card, and as always, a list of supplies will be down in the description of this video or over on my blog. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.